Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday. Yes! Of my birthday. And my birthday. Yes. Oh. Hi. Hungry? Hold on. It's my birthday. My birthday today. Yeah. So, Teach Me Mr. P. Today, we're talking about Chapter 7, Lesson 10. We're going to be adding mixed numbers, but now we're going to be adding 3 mixed numbers instead of just 2 mixed numbers. And we're going to use things like the associative property and the commutative property and, you know, all that good addition stuff. Shouldn't eat that, huh? It's bad for you. Alright, get some paper, get some pencils, and don't eat candy bars while you watch this. It's bad for you. Alright, so we know how to add 2 mixed numbers. That shouldn't be a problem by now. But now we're going to throw in a little wrench into your plans and give you 3 mixed numbers to add. Let's see if we can take a look at this and figure it out. Let's say, for example, we had 3 1/2 plus 1 1/4 plus 2 2/4. Alright, so normally we would only have 2 numbers like this, and we would have to add them together. But now we have 3 mixed numbers. Ooh, 3 mixed numbers. Alright, the first thing we always want to check, it doesn't matter how many mixed numbers you have, the first thing you always want to check is, are my denominators the same? And we look here, we have a 2, we have a 4, and we have a 4. Are they the same? No, they're not the same. So that means we have to make them the same. Now, if you're not sure how to make denominators the same by using common multiples, I would definitely take a look back at my Chapter 7 Lesson 1 video because it goes over that. But for this, we're going to assume that you know how to do it. So, you would come down here and use your new common denominators for all 3 fractions. In this case, we have 2, 4, and 4. Our common denominator, the best one to use, would be a 4. So I'm going to rewrite all 3 of these fractions with a common denominator of 4. I will bring down my whole numbers because those don't change. And we're still adding all these guys. We're still adding all of them together. So far, nothing is new. The only thing that is new is that we have a 3rd number. Other than that, everything is the same. Now, I have to ask myself, what did I do to this 2 to make it a 4? Hopefully you're saying you multiplied it by 2. Whatever you do to the bottom, you also have to do to the top. And you multiply that by 2 as well. 2 times 2 is 4. 1 times 2 is 2. Come over here. What did I do to this 4 to make it a 4? I didn't do anything. So leave it alone. Don't mess with it. Leave it alone. And then what did I do to this 4 to make it a 4? Same thing. I didn't do anything to it. So don't mess with it. Leave it alone. So I end up with 3 2/4 plus 1 1/4 plus 2 2/4. We add them the exact same way that we only added 2. So let's do that. Let's take all of our whole numbers. 3 plus 1 plus 2. Well, 3 plus 1 is 4, plus 2 is 6. Now I keep my denominator the same. If it's 4, if it's 4, if it's 4, keep it a 4. Don't mess with the denominator, leave it the same. Now I just add the numerators just like normal. 2 plus 1 is 3, plus 2 is 5. And I get 6 5/4. Now I have to really think about my answer here and see, can I rename it or can I reduce it? 6 5/4. Well, I know, or we should know by now, that a fraction that is 4/4 or higher than 4/4 equals 1 or more. Now in this case, we have 5/4. This means that I have pizzas cut into 4 slices, but I have 5 slices of these pizzas, which means I have more than one extra pizza. So this says I have 6 whole pizzas plus another whole pizza and a little bit more. Now, how do I rename a fraction? Let's see. I have 6 wholes and 5/4. If I want to rename this fraction, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my numerator, put it inside of my division house, and then take my bottom number and put it on the outside and actually divide these numbers. And this is going to tell me what mixed number that part of my fraction is equal to. All right, I know I have 6. That's not going to affect what I have here. So I have 6 and 5/4. Well, how many 4s go into a 5? Just 1. 1 times 4 is 4. I subtract these and I get 1. There's nothing to bring down. So I'm left with 1 whole with 1 left over. Now this 1 left over goes above this number here. And I say that 5/4 is equal to 1 1/4. Now think about that. I have 6 whole pizzas plus another whole pizza and 1/4. This is really like I'm saying I have 6 pizzas plus 1 1/4. What is 6 plus 1? 7 1/4. And that's my answer. 7 1/4 pizzas. Alright? It's exactly the same as what we've been doing. We're just adding 3 of them now instead of 2. We should be very comfortable with making equivalent fractions, and we should also be very comfortable with renaming fractions by dividing. Just don't forget that whatever you get here when you rename the fraction, to add to the whole number. If you follow these steps, your homework should be a breeze. Hope you've enjoyed my video. Today is my birthday. It's January 16th. It's time to go to my birthday party. So I will see you all later. Have a good night.